What is that counter on the right side of that thing counting up to? I don't know.
I know.
The number of drones that'll be made.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Oh, don't tell me then. I want to live. I want to live and cast this game. Down at the bottom of the map, Crossfire, we have our yellow Zerg player from the team Complexity MVP. It is DongRaeGu. And at the top of the map, we have our blue Zerg player from the team Startail. He's been around a long time. He is July. And so the question is July going to be able to get his second win? Is DongRaeGu going to be able to get his first win?
I don't know.
Is Protoss going to come back to the GSL? Is it going to rain tomorrow?
It might. It might. Any of those things are possible.
I don't know.
Hey,
Some
man.
more likely than others.
Protoss have been dominating the Team League playoffs.
They really have, man. I mean, I said it on the cast the other day. I feel like if we can move away from Zerg for just a moment here while things are getting started, I feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel for Protoss right now. I feel like we're finally starting to see some tosses come up that have some good new strategies that are going to work really well. So yeah.
By the way,
good things for that race in the future.
By the way, same openings from both these players. We got DongRaeGu going for the gas into pool, and Julyzer going for hatch first. So we are probably going to see this is not nearly as long of a map. So DongRaeGu might be able to get his Zerglings in there a little bit quicker, but I think July, yeah, he actually, I think last game he got another extra drone in there. Well, no, actually, no, it's the same build. Never mind. So still going for the same thing. So DongRaeGu might be able to do a little bit more damage, getting those Zerglings in there a little bit quicker since it's a shorter map rush distance.
You know, it's actually really interesting to see July go for these earlier hatcheries than he normally does. Oh, two overlords meet in the jungle. Like, this is forbidden. We come from opposite hives. We can't meet like this. Someone's like, you're right. Let's just keep going and pretend we never even met each other. Like, okay.
Dude, they're like when I pass another foreigner in Korea. If I'm like walking down the street, foreigners like when they pass you, you would think they'd be like, oh look, it's another foreigner. Like, how interesting. Because in Mukdong especially, there's like no other foreigners around. So when you see them, it's an interesting thing. But they ignore you. They ignore you. They just like walk past and like pretend they didn't even see you.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't take it personally.
I don't take it personally, but it's just really interesting that happens.
Yeah.
So that's what those two overlords were doing. They're like, what? I don't see another overlord around. I'm just going to look over off to the side, pretend I'm checking my watch that I don't have.
You're a yellow overlord. I'm a blue overlord. This will never work out.
If I'm wrong side of the tracks.
Yep.
The creep tracks.
Well.
The tracks left in the creep by the infestors.
Creep tracks? It sounds like if Zerg had like a soundtrack that they would pass out to their drones to make them work happier, it'd be called creep tracks. Roach Warren obviously is out already for DRG. He's got some roaches on the way. Zergling speed finishing right now as well.
That is actually very, very, very fast roaches.
It's also supply blocked, so is July. Neither of them has started overlords. Oh, except for DRG who started one right now.
Yeah, and here comes those Zerglings. July Zerg, he's got a lot of Zerglings here, but there's going to be 7 roaches. It's, you know, once you get a critical mass of roaches, they're enough that they can reduce the surface area that the Zerglings can do because they can actually just clump up, kind of use themselves as a shield.
Yeah.
7 is a really solid number. I think that the amount of roaches he has is just about the amount he needs to take on July Zerg's Zerglings. But he is going to have a spine crawler at the front as well, so it depends on where they engage.
Yeah, well, DRG is all in right now, man. He's producing nothing but lings and roaches and overlords. He wants to end this game fast.
Yep, and Zergling speed just finished for DongRaeGu as well, so his Zerglings are going to be able to catch up to these roaches. He's going to have one giant united attack with 7 roaches and a ton of speedlings. July Zerg sees it coming. He's making speedlings of his own.
Yep.
He's going to lose that spine crawler. He's just trying to buy time. He needs to get more units out before this attack lands. It's all or nothing here for July Zerg to defend against this attack.
Those roaches are going to make it so hard for July to defend this.
Oh, and he's trying to use the Zerglings to zone out the opponent's Zerglings.
Oh, wow. Really good positioning by July Zerg. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but that was really impressive right there.
And he did manage to get the surface area on the roaches, but there's so many speedlings running in for DRG. July Zerg down to very little left. GG coming from July.
Yeah, and we are all tied up, man. DRG versus July. I knew it was going to be a good CVZ. We are going to game 3. We're going to have to see what July chooses for his next map. What kind of things do you think about if you're picking a map for a season? So you're a Zerg player. What is
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily know at this level what Lizer and DongRaeGu is going to be thinking, but I mean, it all comes down to what strategy you have planned. Lizer seems to be going for these hatch first kinds of games where he wants to play a more econ-based game, which is not surprising. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe picks a larger map.
Yeah.
And he has, in fact, picked Dual Site, which is not a larger map.
Nope, certainly not. It was weird that July was doing these like really economic openings anyway. I don't know. I know I said it a couple times, but yeah, you usually don't see July do that. So I think we're going to see more of a classic July ZVZ style in this game.
Yep. And we're going to find out in just a moment. The game's about to begin. DongRaeGu versus July. We're tied at 1-1. We're going to find out who's going to take the lead in just a second.